Callum Friend, Carl Shilton College, blog, take 2, I guess. So I wrote up my first plan and I contacted everyone about what I wanted to do and got an idea rolling. I was going to do it for Sorry Young Carers about the Minds, Myths and Me book, which was agreed by my head of Young Carers for Surrey. So I started drawing up the characters they wanted me to do, and halfway through, about a few weeks in, I got an email saying from the person that asked me to do it, saying that there was copyright issues about it or something, so I need to contact this, this and this. So I contacted the people and gave it about a week. So I didn't get much done during that week. I was just basically finishing drawing, as I couldn't do anything else, otherwise I could get in trouble. So after about a couple of weeks, I had no contact. So I was on holiday during the holidays, and I still had nothing. So about 3 days before I got back, I decided to come up with a brand new plan. So I wrote up a new plan, and I decided that I was going to do a music video based on a Ed Sheeran song or a Shawn Mendes song. So I made a questionnaire of a few questions and gave it out to 10 people in my class and asked them to put in their ideas of what I asked them. So would you like this? What would you like to see, sort of thing. I got back then, and so then I continued to tweak the project to make it, in my proposal, my new one that I had to make it so that it was right. So I started putting it together, and I realised that I'm going to need a video. So I contacted Bapper and a couple of other people to see if they could help me with my video so that I could get it as good as I could possibly do. They all got back to me. Unfortunately, only a couple of people could help, but that was alright. I worked with what I had. So we started setting dates and stuff for doing stuff. So again, this is a couple of weeks in. So I started to record my track, but halfway through recording, the studio broke. And there was massive problems trying to get it fixed and everything. I couldn't move any further with my project. Still trying to sort out dates and stuff for doing the video in and stuff. I was completely stuck at college. I had a few weeks where I could do no work at all other than research, which I had already completed. So we started to try and move these dates forward for the video, but it just wasn't able to be done. So in the end, I decided that I would go out of my own pocket to go buy myself the equipment I needed, that you can see here and stuff set up, so that I could do the video myself and the music myself without need of college. So we got to last week, which would have been about the 28th-ish on a Wednesday, and I decided that that was the date we'd already planned to do the videoing on that date. So I went to the dance academy and I did all the videoing within one day. We did one shoot, and we just got everything done. It took us about 4 hours to start to finish, to complete a choreography, teach the dancers that were doing it the dance, and film it all in one day. So we sorted all of that lot out. During the time between me buying my own equipment and then, I was tinkering with the track, getting it so that I liked it, so the track was how I wanted it. 2 days ago, so that would have been the 30th, I was editing everything together, and I put everything completely together into a film. So it's all filmed up, everything's up to date. This is the blog, that's everything that happened during my time. Expectations and, well, the reality of what happened. So in our main proposals, we set a time scale that we were meant to follow. I did not follow this time scale at all whatsoever because of numerous problems. Although I didn't follow the time scale, I managed to get everything completed in time. So I feel like I performed to the best I could during that, even though I wasn't on schedule. The video could have been better in some places, but it could have been worse, so I don't feel like I did anything more that I could have done. I feel like maybe we should have had more time with the dancers and videoing so that we could have had multiple shots, a load of different things, but obviously with time scales, all the problems and everything, it just wasn't possible. So I did that to the best of what I could do. but it definitely could have been better. I feel like if I was to do the project again, I would obviously start it at the start instead of having a project or couple before that. So I would have had more time to work with the dancers and everything else and have it perfect and sparkly and glittery. I feel like the best bit of the video, in my opinion, is definitely the editing of the video, which I did myself, of the effects, the after effects, everything, just to spice up the video a bit to make it look a little bit less plain. I feel like that was the best thing that happened because there was no problems with it. Everything got sorted. It got done within a few hours of me working at it, and it looks. I like how it looks, and I feel like it come out better than most of the other stuff could. So this is my expectations. This is how I feel I could have done better. Obviously, I've told you I should have done stuff differently. I would have done stuff differently if I could go back again. My timescale wasn't followed. Not much I could do about it though, really. But I got the project done, and in my own opinion, I feel like it came out quite nicely. The opinions I've had from peers, from the people that did it, the dance academy that helped me out, family, friends, everyone. They said it was a good video, but as they said, I needed more time to work on it more. They said it was good for the time I had, but it wasn't to the best of my own personal ability from both my perspective as well, that I didn't do what I needed to do due to not having enough time.